ve bien.
Jai Satchitananda a todos.
Estás bien.
Sí, igual no hay nada que ver.
Vishuddhatma ayuda.
Jai Satchitananda.
Jai Satchitananda, Jai Satchitananda.
Están en mute. Están mute.
Mute, Shuddha.
Thank you. Let us begin with the three mantra, and let us begin with the three mantra from dear Gabi. Huh?
Jai Satchitananda.
Jai Satchidananda.
Namo Vitragai, Namo Harihantanam, Namo Sitanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vatsayanam, Namo Loye Savasaunam, Eso Pancha Namukaro, Savapava Panashano, Mangalanam Cha Savesim, Paramam Havai Mangalam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Satchitananda. Namo Vitragai, Namo Harihantanam, Namo Sitanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vatsayanam, Namo Loye Savasaunam, Eso Pancha Namukaro, Savapava Panashano, Mangalanam Cha Savesim, Paramam Havai Mangalam, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Satchitananda. Namo Vitragai, Namo Harihantanam, Namo Siddhana, Namo Ayariyana, Namo Vatsayana, Namo Loye Savasaunam, Eso Pancha Namukaro, Savapava Panashano, Mangalanam Cha Savesim, Paramam Havai Mangala, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Satchitananda, Jai Satchitananda, Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Wonderful.
Jai Sachidanand.
Yes.
Jai Sachidanand.
So we proceed with our series on attaining full light of the self, and we finished 21 sessions, and in the last session we covered the following headings, mainly the ones about the magnificent top of Dada, and magnificent top that has begun within Mahatmas too.
Page 38.
Okay, page 38.
Vamos a continuar con la sesión 21, llegar a la total iluminación con este magnífico tapa de Dada.
Yes. So that is what we recapitulate now, page 31. 38, sorry, 38. So let me go there.
The
Mhm.
last heading was the relationship with circumstances.
No,
No,
it was about the magnificent top of Dada, right? Anyway, let me see here.
you see.
Yeah. We talked about the magnificent inner top of Dada.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And that is now, the next is the amazing fruits of Akram, amazing fruits of Vignan. Okay, amazing fruits of Vignan, amazing effects of Vignan. Fruit means an effect. Cause means a seed. A seed is a cause of anything. See, when in outward.
Este encabezamiento son los maravillosos frutos del Vignan. Son los efectos y la causa son las semillas.
Yeah, Dadashri is saying many uncountable lifetimes, previous lifetimes must have passed for us. Us means even before Dada, became a Gnani Purush of Akram Vignan. Gnani Purush of Akram Vignan, Dada was a Gnani for many lifetimes, you see. So, and so his inner one was gathering new knowledge of liberation, and of course the eternal one was with him, you see. So he says we have gone through many lifetimes, Dada says, telling us Mahatmas. Before we attained the Vignan in 1958, and you just received it in your home, isn't it? Just around where you live, Yes, just like going maybe to a mall, but instead of sitting and buying something, you sat in a lesson got Gnanvidhi.
Yes.
Mm.
Dada decía que hemos pasado incontables vidas pasaron, ¿no? Y ya antes de que él, de 1958, cuando él obtuvo su NAN, él ya por muchas vidas había sido un Gnani y el ser estaba en él. Y estaba aprendiendo sobre el nuevo conocimiento de la liberación. Y nosotros también nos hemos sentado a sus pies, incluso habiendo ido de compras o algo así, fuimos a los pies del Gnani a tomar el Nan.
Yeah, when we all received this Vignan, you all got this Vignan so easily, Hmm? Yeah, just so
Todos,
easily. Mhm.
todos hemos tomado el Vignan así de forma fácil.
Yeah. And Dadashri says the fruit of this Vignan is so straight, so open. The fruit of this Vignan is so straight. Straight means not complicated, not deceitful. It is just open. The Gnani Purush Dadashri, when he gives Gnani, he is just out there. Hey, listen, it's so easy. You don't have to suffer. Why are you running around? What do you want? It's all inside you. It's all inside you. And it's so straight that she says this fruit that the person who is listening, his inner one connects, whether he is in Argentina, Chile, Brazil, wherever, you see. It doesn't take any time. That's the beauty of this fruit of Vignan. Dadashri says the fruit of this Vignan, and Dadashri is the embodiment of Vignan. He is science himself. And the fruit of this Vignan, this is so direct, non-complicated, without any deceit, that the person in front receives it just like that. So that is the fruit of Vignan. Fruit of Vignan. What is the fruit of Vignan? It's yeah.
Todos fácilmente hemos tomado el Vignan y el resultado del fruto no es complicado, no hay que sufrir, es abierto y todo está ahí ante ti. Es tan fácil el fruto es escuchar y escuchas y te conectas, no importa el lugar donde estés, si estás en Argentina, Brasil, en cualquier lugar, la conexión está. Y este es el fruto del Vignan. Y es tan directo, sin engaños, simplemente lo puedes ver tal cual es.
Yeah, otherwise Dada says, do you think it is possible to really experience Amapura while you are moving about in your worldly life as Luz or Patri or Damian doing whatever you do, from morning till evening? Do you think it's possible anywhere in this world to experience Amapura? But this is Akram Vignan, so this is the greatest wonder that is now visible. It's visible. It's visible.
Yes. Dice que es posible experimentar el alma pura mientras que durante el día Patricia, Damian y todos hacemos lo que hacemos, lo más maravilloso es que ahora sí es visible.
Yeah, Dadashri says this, and this is the marvelous wonder that is visible of Akram Vignan. You see, so somebody says, what is the fruit of Akram Vignan? That and then a sansari, with whether he is a laborer, and in fact everyone is a laborer, isn't it? Whether you labor with your brain from morning till evening in the office, or whether you labor with your body building streets and buildings, it's all labor, isn't it? Or whether you are working in your home, in the kitchen, to keep the family together, you see, that's still labor, is it not? So, how can these human beings ever attain the ama, attaining the ama, attaining the ama, you see? And this is absolute wonder of Akram Vignan. So fruit of Akram Vignan is that ordinary human beings like you and I, whether we are married or unmarried, working or helping others, you see, whatever we are doing, we attain this. And this is the magnificent fruit of Vignan. The Vignan exploded in our dearest Dadashri in 1958. And 4 years later, it was happening for people like you and I, you see, for you and I.
Es lo más maravilloso del Vignan visible, ¿no? Que puede ser que estés trabajando con tu mente, que tu trabajo sea pensar con el cuerpo, o si estás cocinando, es posible alcanzar el alma. El fruto del Akram Vignan es para todos, para los que estén casados, no estén casados, para los que trabajan, no trabajan, para todos. El fruto del Akram Vignan explotó en Dada en 1958 y años después en todos, alcanzó para todos nosotros.
Means, he says, so Dada, the questioner says, yes, of course, Dada, this is sansar, this is the ongoing world and our morning till evening world. Sansar means morning, not till evening, morning till midnight or whenever you go to bed. There is this world out there, you say, Dada. And so, yes, there is this sansar, this world. But on top of that, for people, mohi people like us, and then moha means being lost in illusory attraction, repulsion, you see. You're totally lost in the forest of rag, dvesh. Mostly rag. It is, you, if you didn't like it, you won't even enter the forest, but it begins with, I love it, man. This is so lovely. This is so beautiful. I finally found a home which is how I always wanted it, you see, and where I wanted it, that's all moha. It's moha. And mohi means the one who is enveloped. Who is enveloped in just a minute, huh? Heidi Cloak, can you call mom, please, beta? Yes, beta. Yeah, the mohi means, so mohi means totally covered up with the illusion I'm totally covered up with illusion. Yes, my world, this is happening to me. The attraction of this world has pulled the entire ama this way, you see. All right, thank you, Damian. Damian is doing translations. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Samsar es el mundo, ¿no? Desde la mañana hasta la noche, es el mundo que está ahí afuera. Pero por sobre todo eso, es estar perdido en el apego, en el ilusorio apego o aversión, hasta que finalmente pudimos encontrar el hogar. Y mohi es estar cubierto de la ilusión, ¿no? Pensar, este es mi mundo, esto me pasa a mí. Es la atracción por el mundo que cubre el alma.
This is a very beautiful answer, like for instance, the last question, he started saying that we people like us who are lost in the illusion, you see, illusion, the illusion that attaches. It's an illusion that attaches, you see, pulls you into this world automatically, in the world of Gabriel, Marcella, Damian, see. And this illusion that attaches, you see, and yeah, Etelvina, would you please mute yourself, my dear? Etelvina, can you mute yourself, please? Okay. So Dadashri says, even then, even then they are in moksha. And he says, where is the need to talk any further? There's nothing, it's all done. You are in moksha. We are in moksha only. No need to talk any further.
Esta es una bella respuesta, ¿no? A la pregunta que le habían hecho, que era, estamos pegados a esta ilusión, ¿no? El apego a la ilusión, que es lo que nos trae a este mundo, a esta vida. Pero incluso allí hay moksha, y no hay nada de qué hablar, ya están en moksha.
Okay. So now the next heading. So, this is the beauty of it. You can, Dada, look at Dada's answer. Don't talk about illusion anymore to me, he says. Don't tell me, Dada, I'm so involved in the world. Damian goes to Dada and says, Dada, I'm so involved in all of these things that I have to do for my office or for my family, Dada says, don't talk to me. Even then you're in moksha, are you not? You are in moksha. Nothing touches you, does anything touch you. That's called moksha. Right, Damian? Nothing touches you. Damian is saying, Ola, yes. Right, Gabi? Correcto, Gabi? Yes? Yeah, right. She raises both her thumbs. Isn't that magnificent? Isn't that beautiful? This is how it is for all of us. The world may continue. Yeah, go on.
La respuesta de Dada es, no vengan a hablarme de la ilusión, ¿no? Porque es como que cada uno va a contar con su historia, pero ya estás en moksha y nada te toca. Le pregunta a Damian y Damian dice que sí, a Gaby también le dice que sí.
Now we have to jump to page 39 because the next 4 headings in those days were mistake by printed again, so and we have already covered them in previous sessions. So now we come to page, the top of 39, which is 39G, which next heading is, it's a long one. Let me see. Oh. It's about 1.5 page heading. Okay, we go slowly and exactly. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's called Moha Dasha, and I'll give you the explanation directly. The state of Moha, and Shayak, Darshan. So I have to explain to you what these two words are. One is the state of Moha. One is the state of Moha Dasha, and the other one is Kshayak Darshan. You see, and these are side by side, placed. Put this sign, Damian, instead of this, okay? Because otherwise it will. Because the two are totally different. One is the feeling of coming under the illusion, and the other one is the exact vision of separation. You see, Kshayak Darshan means exact, permanent vision of separation, understanding of separation. Kshayak means?
Yes. El primero, el estado de moja, es el sentido de caer en la ilusión. Y Shayak Darshan es el exacto y perfecto entendimiento de la separación.
Yeah, and he said this. You enter into this world, what the Lord has said, the Garden of Eden, you see, the Garden of Eden, in the Bible is mentioned, you enter into this world because you do not know anything else. You have forgotten who you are, and you bite the apple, you see. But that illusion is gone forever for each one of us. And that is why that illusion cannot pull us anymore. That illusion cannot pull us anymore. It may temporarily kind of give you the feeling, oh, I got lost in beautiful Buenos Aires in the nice area I was, going where when I was with my friends, in the art gallery or whatever, and but inside you already know. Why are 20 people standing in front of this painting? What's going on? Why are they still so lost? And why is some professor talking about this painting? You see, and you just see it. Yeah, okay, and move on.
Nosotros hemos ido al jardín del Edén porque no sabíamos quiénes éramos y mordimos la manzana. Y esa es una ilusión, pero ya no tira más esa ilusión porque ya sabemos. Por ejemplo, vemos un cuadro, vemos 20 personas que están mirando un cuadro, una pintura, y profesores que hablan y explican sobre la pintura. Y nosotros vemos y decimos, ok, y continuamos.
Yeah. If this illusion was not completely cut off in our Gnan Vidhi, it's impossible to enter the Amapura, you see. It is this illusion is eu so loose. I am Gabi. I am Damian. Illusion is gone. So that is the touch point. That is where it all spreads, you see. Shayak darshan. The Shayak darshan is, the new vision is a Soyamapura. Soyamapura.
Si esta ilusión no hubiese sido cortada completamente, hoy estarían diciendo soy Luz, soy Gaby, soy Damián. Y este Shayak Darshan es la nueva visión de que soy el alma pura.
Shayak means totally destroyed. Shayak. And then there is Shayak darshan. You will see, that's a common word, Shayak. And then there is a Shayak, Samkit. Samkit means the right vision, the right vision due to the destruction, due to the total destruction of karma, total destruction of karma of illusion, karma of illusion. Total destruction of karma that deludes, you see, it fools you, you see. There's a karma called karma of illusion, which makes you believe what is temporary, what is temporary to be permanent, you see, that.
Shayak quiere decir totalmente destruido. Y Samkit es la visión que es la total destrucción del karma ilusorio.
And to believe that which is temporary and destructible, that which is temporary and destructible, to be real and forever, you see, is the illusion, you see, is the illusion. People of this world go about in this illusion that yes, other people may die, but I'm fine. Nothing is, that is an illusion, isn't it?
Estamos como en la ilusión de lo temporal y destruido. Por ejemplo, lo destruible. Dice, por ejemplo, las personas mueren, yo no. Eso es una ilusión.
Now, Dada goes further into this. Now, Dada explains, okay? What Dada says, what is moha, Dada? Okay, it's important now. Moha is a very, very important term in our Akram Vignan. See, moha. What Dada says now, what is moha? What is moha? And Dada starts. What you mentioned about moha, Dada says, is an illusion. It's a moha of wrong vision.
Yes.
It is a moha of wrong vision, mithyatva, wrong vision, wrong understanding, you see.
Yes.
Right understanding means Swayamapura, wrong understanding, mithya, samyak, mithya, samyak, okay, samyak is samyak, right vision, has something to do with balance. Wrong vision is the vision that makes you enter into rag or dvesh, rag or dvesh, you see, and that is mithya. Or mithyatva means engrossment in wrong, in wrong vision. Mithyatva. And
Bueno, Dada dice, ¿qué es moja? Que es un término muy importante. Y es una ilusión de la visión incorrecta, de un entendimiento incorrecto. Tenemos, y después, nitatua es involucrarse en el conocimiento incorrecto. El conocimiento incorrecto, la visión incorrecta o el entendimiento incorrecto es lo que te lleva a ragduish, al apego o a la aversión. Pues, y después el correcto entendimiento, la visión correcta es samyak, es balance.
Amapura vision. Samyak amapura vision. You see? Amapura vision. So, mithyatva, Dada says, what is mithyatva? Okay? And Dada answers, to believe that which is not mine, to believe that which is not mine to be mine. This body is not mine. But to believe that I'm this body, this is my body, is wrong vision, total wrong vision. These hands are mine, these eyes are mine, these ears are mine, this woman and children are mine. You know, for which the man is willing to, for whom the man is willing to lose his life. For that which he believes for his wife and children, he's willing to die. You see, he's even willing to give his life. That is all called mithyatva, or maya is the other name for mithyatva. Maya is the force that makes you do that. Maya is the other name.
Samyak es la visión del alma pura. Ni chatwa es creer que eso no es mío. Creer que es mi cuerpo es la visión incorrecta. Creer que esta es mi familia, estos son mis hijos, es la visión incorrecta. Creer que pierdo a la esposa también es visión incorrecta.
Not only my body, my family, but it can even extend all the way to my country. I'm going to die for my country because it's my country and my country is being attacked. So I'm going to go and fight for it, you see. You see, so he's even willing to die for it, you see. You know, and this is all wrong vision. This is all wrong vision. It started with this, my body, mine, my body.
No solo es el tema de la familia o del cuerpo, también es creer que este es mi país, entonces voy a pelear por mi país y moriré por mi país. Y esto es la visión incorrecta, errónea, que comenzó con este es mi cuerpo, yo soy mi cuerpo o este es mi cuerpo.
Yeah, okay. And Dada says, you want to know another definition for it? That is called Maya. Maya. It's a very common name. A lot of people a lot of ladies like to name their daughters as Maya. Maya means it's a very appropriate thing. She turns out to be a beautiful lady. Now she is she's a source of Maya for a lot of men. They say, wow, she's beautiful. And Maya means it deceives God himself. Even God gets deluded. You understand?
Maybe I understand that Maya is illusion.
Maya is the force of illusion. It's called mithya.
Dada dice que Maya es un nombre también que le ponen las mujeres a sus hijas, y tiene que ver con la creencia de que este es mi cuerpo, esto es lo mío. Es una ilusión también, ¿no?
Yeah, that deludes, that deludes. That completely deludes. And the same young woman who appears very attractive to one of two friends who are living in a town, two young men, one is absolutely pulled in the direction of that woman. He cannot even see anything else in this world. He's lost. And he's so much under the influence of Maya or Moha, M-O-H-E, for the woman, that even if she abuses him, he doesn't see it. His friend sees it. His friend who's always with him, in each other's home, sees that, but he doesn't see it. Abuse could be of all kinds, Go get this done, do this. You're just like a little puppy or a dog, You're a beggar in your own home, you see.
Maya es la energía que engaña, ¿no? Y diluye totalmente, completamente. Por ejemplo, hay una mujer muy hermosa que le gusta a dos hombres en el mismo lugar donde viven, ¿no? Y uno está tan perdido por ella, que aunque ella abuse de él no lo puede ver. Y el otro amigo sí lo puede ver. Es tan fuerte esta energía, esta ilusión que engaña, que no puede ver nada de lo que sucede, aunque lo tenga como a un cachorro dándole órdenes.
Now, Dadashri says, we just give example of two young men and a woman. That doesn't give that example. I'm giving it to you to make it more clear.
Este no es el ejemplo de la mujer y los dos hombres, no es un ejemplo que haya dado Dada, lo está dando Shuddha para que sea más claro.
But Dadashri says, this mithyatva, that which carries you away from yourself, mithyatva, when you go away from yourself, whatever you do, the activity is going to be, in the final analysis, useless. Is useless. The only activity through your mind, speech, and body is that which brings you home. You see, so one is useless and the other one is useful, because what is useful is to come home. Come home, you see. Coming home is useful, otherwise everything is useless. Ultimately useless, no matter what you do, okay?
Sorry. Dada dice que nitatua es cuando te vas del ser, ¿no? Y eso es totalmente inútil, no sirve para nada. La única actividad de la del pensamiento, de la palabra o de la acción, es aquella que te trae de nuevo al hogar. Eso es lo que es útil, lo que es beneficioso.
Yeah, ultimately, it's what's the use? Is a diversion, delay, and you will have to come back to the main road again. Your highways, your real road is this, but you've kind of gone around. You've gone around so much in the forest. Your road is here. You left here, and you have to come back again here only. That is, that's how it is. Mithyatva means what makes you go away. Here you are, Amapura, okay? Or what, he doesn't, you may know it or you may not know it. To know it means Soyamapura. To not know it means I am Damian. Now, whatever it is, all of that activity away from yourself only finishes your precious time in this body. Either you can make it useful in going towards the Ama, or you continue what you're doing and the body gets old.
Acá dice que las actividades que te llevan fuera de tu camino al hogar, de tu camino al alma, todas esas actividades que te sacan del ser, te retrasan. Y entonces tendrás que volver y vas a tener que atravesar de nuevo todos esas junglas. Entonces el tiempo en este cuerpo es precioso y es usarlo para llegar al ser. Si no, de otra manera, el cuerpo se volverá viejo.
Yeah, so Dadashri says there is this, for human beings of this world, you see, all the human beings of this world, they have a knot of mithyatva. They have a knot inside them that is carried on from last life, of wrong vision. So say you as Damian or Luz go and give them the book of self-realization. They will look at it just like they look at another thing of this world. They'll say, yes, I'll read it, but they might not even open it, All right? They're so caught up in the illusion. They're so caught up in this illusion, in this wrong vision. That is their granthi. It's not their fault. It's inside, It is not his or her fault. You might say, oh, see, I gave him the book of Dada, but he never read it. What can I do? No. Your job is to present the book, leave it, please read it when you have time, that's it. The knot of illusion that is of mithyatva, wrong vision, the knot of wrong vision that exists within him can only be broken when he meets a Gnani Purush. It can only be broken when he meets a Gnani Purush. And upon meeting a Gnani Purush, that knot of illusion shatters into small pieces. It's gone. That knot of illusion is gone. The Gnani Purush destroys your karma of illusion, illusory illusory attraction to this world. He destroys it. Go on. Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you were saying this, I remember one of the four invisible karmas, and the karma of illusion is one of the invisible ones.
Yeah, invisible. Yeah, Dravya karma, our discharge karma, is separated into 8, and 4 are visible, like the shape of your face, your status in the society, whatever pain or pleasure you're going to suffer, and the lifespan. These 4 are fixed for everyone, and they're visible. And the inner 4 are not visible, and they are most destructive. That is the karma that comes over your Gnan, your experience as the Amapura. That is a big karma. Then there is a karma that brings a curtain over your vision, darshana avaraniya karma. Avaran, it puts in. It's a veil over, it's a karma. And the third one is very important. And I'm sorry I'm speaking long, but I think you're covering it. Third one is the Mohaniya karma. Mohaniya karma is a karma that blankets your own blissful state. You are the blissful one. I am the blissful one, but I don't even know. I have the treasure of 1,000,000 emperors, kings in me, but I have become a beggar because I do not know that it lies within me. And for little sips of ice cream, I run outside, you see. For little pleasures, I run outside. I go and run around. That is the karma of illusion, you see. That is mithyatva granthi, it's called, You only believe that which is in front of you to be the truth, you see.
Yes. Le pregunté a Shuddha, porque todo esto me hace acordar a los karmas, al karma, ¿no? Que hay 4 formas, 4 visibles, que es la forma, el estatus, la duración de la vida y no me acuerdo el otro. Y después de los invisibles está el karma de obstrucción del conocimiento, que es muy fuerte, el karma de la visión, y está el Mohai karma, que cubre absolutamente todo el ser, y en vez de vivir como el dichoso y vivir como lo que realmente somos, vivimos como mendigos, que vamos detrás de los pequeños placeres de la vida, creyendo que eso es la verdad.
It's not exactly an obstructing karma, it is actually a covering karma. It's a huge cover. It simply is there. It's because there is a different karma of obstruction. It's called antarai karma. So the fourth one is antarai karma. The first one is the karma, the heavy curtain, not just thin curtain, very heavy curtain over your knowledge of who you are. Second one is the other one is a curtain over your vision, over your ability to see it as it is. Heavy curtain again on top of you, the ama. And the third one is very heavy curtain, mithyatva, that deludes you, it completely fools you, and does not make you give an idea of your own bliss, you see, your own bliss, full state. And so that is not knowing that the real bliss is lying inside you. You seek for little drops of pleasure outside you, you see. That's called mohaniya karma, see. And the fourth one is a karma of obstruction, and that is, it is a heavy blanket over your energy of amapura. Amapura energy is the self energies.
Yes.
Yo
había dicho obstrucción y Shuddha dice que en realidad la palabra es como es un velo, algo que cubre el conocimiento, que es muy pesado y esto no permite, este velo es tan pesado que no permite el conocimiento, no permite la visión. Esos son los dos primeros. El tercero es el que Moja Karma, que no nos permite, no tenemos ni idea de quiénes realmente somos, y del ser dichoso y que somos, entonces que tenemos dentro. Entonces vamos por la vida buscando pequeños placeres, viviendo como mendigos. Y después está el karma de la obstrucción. Lo que obstruye es la energía del ser.
Yeah, and you see this antarai karma, and antarai karma is that which obstructs the energy of the self, you see. Self energy, you see. You have got all the energy, but the antarai, the energy of obstruction is you've got all the capacity to do magnificent things as a human being, but you get up in the morning and says, I don't feel like doing anything. I cannot do this. This is too tough. All of this nonsense is. And Anila is smiling. Anila says, yes, this is so true. This is so true. You know, and then a friend will come and, is very active and, he said, come on, get up. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go to the swimming pool. Let's go to the beach, or let's go do something interesting, you see? And so you then go. And once you start doing that, you forget that you all of that other stuff about your complaints are gone. You feel good. You feel like, that's of course one example of this energy, but the real energy is much more inside. We discussed that in the chapter of Tap, the penance, you see.
Bueno, del último es Santaria en Karma, que es la obstrucción de las energías del ser. Y es lo que obstruyen este cuarto karma invisible, es el que obstruye las energías, ¿no? La capacidad de hacer cosas maravillosas. Y por ahí te levantás a la mañana y decís, hoy no tengo ganas de ir a trabajar o hacer lo que fuese que hay que hacer, pero viene alguien y te dice, te impulsa, te inspira, te dice, bueno, vamos a nadar o vamos a hacer cosas y bueno, y vas y te olvidas después de todos los no que dijiste antes.
Dada goes much in further details about this moha, the illusion. Moha means the illusion that creates false attraction. False. Why is it false? And the answer is very simple. It doesn't last. It does not last. It appeared very lovely, but in no time you enter into suffering. It's like a
Yes.
It's like a mirage. It's just like a mirage. It keeps you permanently thirsty, keeps you running, never satisfied.
Yes. Dada dice que moja es la ilusión que crea falsas atracciones que no duran. Aparecen y aparecen como bellas, pero después traen sufrimientos. Y es como correr detrás de un espejismo. Vas a correr, 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 pero nunca vas a satisfacer tu sed, ni la tuya ni la de nadie.
It's a vision. It's just a belief, vision of falsehood, you see, like a mirage, you see, like a mirage. You know, it's there. I can see the water. I can see the water, you know. It's what the deer do in the deserts, you know. They keep on running, believe it's the water there, go there, and it only keeps going farther and farther away from you.
Yes. Esto, Dada dice que esto es como la ilusión, es la ilusión y es la ilusión como el espejismo en el desierto que lo ves y corres y corres y corres y nunca lo puedes llegar a alcanzar.
Yeah, the fundamental underlying thing is a granthi. It's a potato. It's like granthi means like a potato. You know, potato. You can make 100 pieces of a potato, and in fertile soil, you will get 100 potato plants. You see, and so it's a granthi means it's like a tuber that will sprout when the circumstances are there, but it is carried life after life, and that until it is destroyed, it's impossible. It is impossible to attain the experience of the Amapura. Dada destroyed it for us in the Gnan Vidhi, you see.
Yes. Dice que esto de la ilusión es como una papa, que es un tubérculo. Tú solamente con uno lo siembras y vas a tener luego miles de papas, ¿no? Es como la garantía de que de que van a crecer. Aquí en el Gnani Vidhi está la garantía de que este tubérculo se destruya y hasta que no se destruya no vas a poder tener la experiencia del alma pura. Y el Gnani destruyó en el Gnani Vidhi.
So now, and he says, in coming in touch with the Gnani, this granthi, this tuber, this potato, okay, I like to call it potato inside, this potato is destroyed in pieces, and there are 3 pieces there. And he calls those 3 pieces the 3 pieces, okay? So it is stored in 3 pieces, okay? Because this is discussed mainly because in Akram Vignan, we like to compare ourselves with what's going on in the world, on the Kramic path, on people going step by step, and, step by step, the world says this man has a very beautiful wife. I'm giving you an example, okay? People in the town will say, wow, we got a very beautiful wife. Inside what he's saying, if only you knew what's going on with her. And his friend said, once his own friend makes the mistake of saying, oh, you got a beautiful wife. So the man might even say, you like her? Keep her. Thank you very much. You keep her. Yes, and this is the mithyatva, the wrong vision, the wrong drashti, the wrong understanding that my pleasure depends upon what she does or he does, or my pleasure will only come if I have this thing or that thing, you see.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, Shuddha. Estar en contacto con el Gnani es lo que produce que la papa se rompa en pedazos, ¿no? Acá en Akram Vignan es como que hacemos comparaciones con el camino crámico, ¿no? De paso a paso. Por ejemplo, un ejemplo, hay un hombre que tiene una mujer que es muy, muy bella, y sus mismos amigos le dicen, qué hermosa mujer, ¿qué es lo que tendrá, no? Y el marido de la mujer dice, si la quieres, te la doy. Y es nito atua, ¿no? El entendimiento erróneo. El entendimiento erróneo de creer que mi placer depende de la afuera, de lo que la otra persona haga, diga o lo que tenga.
Yeah, so these three pieces Dada describes, of course, Dada has already described. Well, number one, the first piece is Mithyatva Moha, right? It's just a tiny piece of Mithyatva Moha, you know, that the illusion that is in the wrong direction illusion. And then there is the second little piece of this Mithyatva potato is called Mishra Moha. Mishra means mix, like, you know, Mishra, always understand, Mishra means mixture, okay, Mishra, mixture or mixed, you say mixed, you say Mishra Moha. Mishra Moha means a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of both. In other words, classic example is he likes all this satsang, he loves all this talk. He loves the words of Dada, but he also loves life. He still loves some parts of life. Like Damian likes life. You see, so there's a little bit of both. I like life, I like to do things, I like to, whatever is it that you like to do in this world or like enjoy in this world, I like it too, but I also like this moksha and self-realization stuff. So it's a mishra moha, it's a mixed, you see. Moha, illusion, that is mixed. And the third one is samyakatva moha. In other words, right direction moha now. In other words, wanting to be with the Gnani, going where they're running after Gnani, going wherever, you know, that is moha with the right vision. You're doing everything that is necessary for Akram Vignan, for the world. All of that is also moha. It's an illusion that you are, you know, that makes you go in that direction, you see. But that, so samyakatva moksha, you see.
Bueno, estuvimos viendo que hay estas tres palabras, nitata, moja, que es la visión que nos lleva a la...
Mishra moha, mixtura.
Yes, Mishra moja. Sorry, I was reading for the other one. Mishra moja es que está mezclado, ¿no? Hay un mix. Es me encanta estar con la palabra de Dada, el conocimiento de Dada, el entendimiento, los libros, pero también me gusta un poquito esto de disfrutar de la vida mundana, me gusta hacer esto, hacer aquello, comer esto. Y después está Samay Moja, que es estar con el Gnani. Es la correcta visión, ¿no? Estar con el Gnani.
And Dada says, and it's kind of interesting about this moha and the three pieces, you see, that he talked about. He says, now, when you come, so when such a person comes in, quote, unquote, touch of Dada, touch of Dada means now he has come in Satsang of Dada. And when he remains more Satsang of Dada, then that mithyatva moha, one piece, remember it is now from a big watermelon, it has become a little piece, but it is still there, you see. Totally wrong direction, moha. You know, by being in satsang, that will go away. And also the second one, the Mishra Moha, will also go away. So all of these go away. And what is left then is only Samyakatva Moha, in other words, this that attracts you. And where you have found the real and you are going towards the real, you see.
Yes. Dada cuando sigue hablando, ¿no? de estos tres pedazos, y dice cuando una persona entra en contacto con Dada, uno, nituata, que es la dirección incorrecta de la visión, que imaginemos que es un melón, ¿no? El melón voló, pero todavía hay un pedacito ahí. Después otro es el Mishwa Moja, que también se va a ir yendo.
Yeah,
hasta
so
encontrar lo real.
Let's not call it a potato, call it a watermelon inside, like huge.
Oh, sandía.
And then it becomes three pieces, and the small piece is left. Mishra and Mithya, Mishra and absolutely wrong vision, these two leave by coming in contact with the Gnani and attending satsangs of the Gnani, then those even small ones leave, you see.
Bueno, no era un melón, era una sandía de lo que estaba hablando Shuddha. y bueno, de estos tres, de esto, cada vez que te acercas más a Dada y estás en satsang, también estos pequeños pedazos que quedaron se van diluyendo y se van.
Yes, and this is very interesting, coming closer to the Gnani, you see, coming closer to the Gnani. And, coming in touch with the Gnani. By the way, this just reminds me that that's exactly the topic that is of this March, Dadavani, which I have shared with Damian and with those emails. Fabi, you need to give me your email, okay? Send me your email so that I can also include you. And anyone else who likes to have English copies, as soon as it's available. Damian, as I shared with him and others yesterday, this is a good time to share it with you all now, okay? It's in other words, I also shared it yesterday with Patricia and our dear Sylvia, who had been active in translating this, but now is her files may have prevented her active role. Yes.
I received a mail of what we're seeing about this Niruma Akram Vignan magazine. Did you send me that yesterday?
No, it's not the Akram Vignan magazine. That is the new magazine of Dada Vani, the new March.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to open it to see what it is, okay, my dear?
Yes, I open, and I saw what I want to see. Sorry, I'm in love with that magazine of Niruma.
I know, you only see that only, but this is...
Yes.
This is the link that I just shared with you, and the only reason I'm sharing this is because, more and more amazing gifts are coming to all of us from our dearest Dada and our, our nimits, so many nimits, And in here, this is this that I just shared is the only reason I want to share it right now is because of for a broader sharing, but also you know, Dada talked about coming nearer and nearer to the Gnani. So do you see this? Do you see the Dada Manya magazine in English?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes, yes.
And it's, you know, it only says coming near and nearer to the Gnani. I want to be free. Okay, it's that's the heading, you see. And it's all based on Apta Sutras, you know. All different Apta Sutras are taken to give and the detailed meanings of Apta Sutras. Okay, so it's a very magnificent Dada Bani for future satsangs.
Bueno, Shuddha nos compartió el Dada Bani de marzo, que habla de acercándose, volviéndose cada vez más cercano al Gnani, y es lo que nos lleva a la liberación, y es tiene un montón de Apta Sutras que vamos a estar viendo.
You can see there's a whole bunch of almost like 50 to 75 different Apta Sutras are being used to really make you understand this thing. It is really amazing. And so it will help if you read it, and it will even help us. It will even be more interesting if we all go into it together. Okay, all right.
Yes. Trae como alrededor de 60 o 70 sutras estos, y poder entrar en contacto con ellos nos va a hacer entender muchísimo mejor.
Okay, so there's the links. So soon, hopefully, we will have the Dada Bani available in Spanish also. So then, when we finish this current Dada Bani, we will go there. We will take it up. But that's later. Now.
Cuando terminemos vamos a ir a este Dada Bani que acaba de mostrar Shuddha.
All right, and now it's a good time to take a little break. Yes.
Bueno, buen momento para un recreo. 10 minutes, Shuddha.
Yes, 10 minutes. Hi, Jai Sachidanand, Christian. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand, Shuddha.
Thank you. Jai Sachidanand.
Yeah, right. Wonderful. Okay. So,
Jai Sachidanand.
yes, I sent also this. I had sent that Dada Vani to Christian and also to Cecilia. So, the others I didn't send because I didn't have their emails. You see.
Ya lo estamos traduciendo, decirle, Patricia.
It's already been translated. This.
Fantastic. All right, that's wonderful. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's take a break now, and then we will come to the next part.
Bueno, vamos a ir a un recreo en 10 minutos y después volvemos y seguimos con lo siguiente.
Llegué justo.
Justo para el recreo, mi amor. ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, Cris.
Hola. Bien, estoy de vacaciones, me mandaron de licencia porque me dio una cosa al ojo, perdí la visión en un ojo un día, así que estuve ahí como con un pequeño burnout, así que ahí estoy de vacaciones acá.
Ay, qué lindo.
Cristian, de un ojo un día.
México.
No, en Chile hay un lugar que se llama Las Tacas. Ahí está. Se parece a México, es como eso. Es como así. Se parece, pero es...
Ay, qué lindo.
Está bonito, así que aquí estoy. No hay nadie, sí, ya, pero... Estoy descansando.
Me
Está
parece
bueno.
muy bien.
Hola.
Después del viaje a Uruguay, ¿te pasó, Cristian?
Después del viaje a Uruguay, claro, me fui a Sao Paulo, no, me pasó el jueves pasado. Y así que ahí tengo que ir a... Bueno, en teoría tengo que estar el 15 de nuevo en Uruguay, vamos a ver si sucede. Bueno, la vida así, o sea, ya va así, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Se enferma el Gnani, no se va a enfermar uno.
Obvio. Obvio.
Esa Fabi, corte nuevo. Totally.
Lindo. Ya vuelvo.
Dale, un beso a todos. Chao.
Besitos, que estés bien.
Nos vemos más ratito.
Chao.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
All right. So, hope everything is clear for everyone as we go further here.
Espero que esté claro esto que estuvimos viendo hasta aquí para todos.
Yeah. And so the next question from the questioner is, what is Mishra, mixed, moha to Dada? What is Mishra?
Shuddha, can I ask a small question from the past satsang? About charitra, you distinguished charitra internal and external. How is internal charitra?
Internal charitra is associated with knowledge of the self, you see. Or also internal charitra is most important. Is internal charitra, internal conduct is not visible. People cannot see it, and it only really begins with self-realization, you see. Otherwise, what is inside will come out. That which is inside which comes out, that is still part of the relative or visible charitra, visible conduct. And furthermore, internal charitra is an effect of this Akram Vignan. In other words, it's a product, it's a fruit of Akram Vignan for those who follow agnas, especially agna 4, in settling every file with equanimity. So during the settlement, during the process of being in front of a very difficult file, there is rock solid stability of yours, and no matter how much burning happens, how much heating happens to Damian, Damian gets, it's very difficult for Damian to stand it from inside, but he doesn't let it show outside. He doesn't blame the other person. And that collects inner energies of the self. The energies of the self do not leak away. They don't go away into Kashai reactions. I call it Kashai reactions because the Kashais have come from past life, and you do not want to enter them again in this life.
Okay.
So that is directly related, not to enter into it. The Kashais in this life is a fantastic progress towards Atma, Ama, Charitra, self-conduct. Very, very high level. You know, it will come, it will come, you know. It comes with Atma. Yeah, sure.
Damian preguntó que habíamos visto en el satsang pasado, corregime por favor Damian si no estoy correcta, que la conducta, el charitra interno, no, repetí vos la pregunta, que no la había notado.
Le pregunté, charitra es conducta, entonces
Sí.
había distinguido él entre una conducta externa, que es lo que la vida relativa, y una conducta interna. Y quería ver exactamente, que profundizar un poquito en qué es la conducta interna. Y él dice que es ese conocimiento del ser. Es
Sí.
todo eso que la otra gente no ve,
Sí.
que es nuestro camino que iniciamos después de la ceremonia del Namidi.
Sí, lo tengo eso. Dice, si no, el charitra interno es el conocimiento del ser, no es visible. Y esto sucede con la realización del ser, con la realización del ser. Y todo lo que está dentro, que tenemos de vidas pasadas, en algún momento va a salir. Pero más allá de eso, el charitra interno es el efecto del Akram Vignan, es el fruto. Entonces, para aquellos que siguen las agnas, especialmente el cuarto agna, que tiene que ver con limpiar todos los archivos, van a mantener la estabilidad interna. Y no importa cuán caliente esté el plato, no vas a sacarlo, no vas a culpar a nadie. Y estas son las energías del ser que no van a ir a los kashais. Estos kashais vienen de las vidas pasadas y entran en estas vidas, pero no entrar en kashai en esta vida es lo que te lleva al ser. Ser total, ¿no?
Yeah, you know, the external charitra Dada does not give much value to it. Yes. The visible charitra, you know, the person may be a very respectable person in the eyes of the people in the town until something becomes known about him. And then, of course, everything the dam bursts and more unsavory, unpleasant details come out about him. So, you know, those external charitra have very little value. They are manifestations of punya, good effects, good karma effects, and then sin karma effects. You know, you've done something sinful, hurtful to others in a previous life, it's going to have its effect in this life, you see. So respect or disrespect or fame and defamations are the role of this life of ours in the external world, you know. Yeah.
Dada no le presta mucho atención al charitra externo, porque eso es para los ojos de los otros, para que los otros lo puedan ver, y de alguna manera para encontrar reconocimiento. Tiene poco valor, va a traer manifestaciones va a traer efectos de buen karma, y todo lo que sucede fue creado en la vida pasada, ¿no? Si surgen cosas dolorosas en esta vida fueron porque creadas en la vida pasada, lo mismo. Estas son como las reglas para el mundo externo. ¿No? Como que la gente sigue reglas para el mundo externo, entonces Dada no le da mucha importancia a eso.
So now Dada is asked, Dada, what is Mishramo? And then Dadashri says, that person finds it nice when, when he comes home after a whole day's work, he finds some taste, he finds it pleasant to be in his home. Or, when he has gone home from satsang, he finds his home pleasant, you see. And when he goes to the Gnani to listen to him, he also finds that pleasure. So he enjoys both. He enjoys his home and his home environment, and also when he goes to the Gnani. And so that is, what more is there, Dada asks? Both places he likes it. Finds pleasure in both the places. Dada says, what kind of pleasure is that? And the questioner answers, that is Mishramo. Dadashri says, yes. Dadashri says, yes.
Yes. Mishrashmo estaba hablando. Dada dice que, por ejemplo, cuando después de un largo día de trabajo las personas llegan al hogar y encuentran determinada clase de placer. Cuando van a satsang también encuentran placer, y cuando están con el Gnani también encuentran placer. Entonces Dada dice que sí, que eso es así.
And Dadashri says, even now, it goes further, even that mixed business also has to fly away. You can't throw it out, you can't make it go away. It will leave as the real thing that is happening inside. There are two things that are happening for all of us in satsang or when we are with the Gnani, and that is, one is the external where we appreciate, wow, this is so beautiful, but the real thing is invisibly we are going higher and higher inside. Nobody can see that. You're collecting your energies more. You're not dissipating your energies in the reactivity to these four kashais outside, because chances are when you go out, one of these four is going to happen, you see.
Dada dice, incluso en este Mishra Mao, en esta mezcla, por más que lo intentemos, no vamos a poder sacar lo mundano. Y de esto hay dos situaciones que suceden. Cuando estás en satsang o estás con el Gnani, una de las cosas que suceden es que ves lo hermoso, lo bello, el placer de estar allí. Y después lo interno, la segunda cosa es que es invisible, ¿no? Que cada vez que estás cerca del Gnani, es como que vas elevándote cada vez más y no te disipas, ni llegas, ni vas a los kashais.
No. And so Dadashri says, finally only, these two, when they leave, then only the moha, the illusion, it's the word moha used, but it's the energy that pulls you towards the Gnani and the matters of liberation that really remains, and that is good, you see. And Dadashri called, and Dada says, when the other two are gone, that is what, and only this remains, only the love for the Gnani, the real movement towards the Gnani, the inside pull is more towards the Gnani. When this remains, the Lord has called it Samyak Darshan, right vision. Now, in explaining all of these things, I want you to know that Dada is in a way going into much more details in simultaneous comparison with the step-by-step path, you see. Recognize, you can say, I have attained Kshayak Samkit. I have attained the final vision. And now my only work is 5 agnas, vision. This is okay to understand, but I don't need to go into this little pieces business and etc. But Dada is explaining to us, you see. Okay.
Dada dice que la ilusión moja que te lleva al Gnani y el Gnani te lleva a la liberación y esta perdura y eso está bien. Y cuando los otros se van, entonces la visión correcta, el Gnani, la visión correcta, es lo que está explicando y explicando que Dada compara el camino de paso a paso, ¿no? Eso obtuvo la visión final y la visión de los agnas.
And so these two, Dadashri is now becoming very specific. He says these two, in other words, Mithyatva Mohniya, in other words, totally wrong direction, vision, entrenched in the wrong direction, okay, totally lost in the wrong direction, believing it to be the right direction. And the Mishra Moha, in other words, you like this and you like that. You leave such a person alone, next thing you know, he has gone on a cruise or gone away, far away, and but he says, oh, every time you meet him, oh no, Dada, fantastic. Nothing can come to him. And he will come to satsang too, but he likes both. That is Mishra Mohniya. And he says, when both are gone, so when these two are gone, plus certain component of Ananda Anubandhi, Krodman, Mayalobh. You see, so these two, I have to give it to you, these two plus some part of, because I have no choice, I have to give it to you. Ananta Nubandhi. Ananta Nubandhi means Ananta Nubandhi, anger, pride, deceit, greed, okay? And when they leave, Dada calls it leaving in Gujarati as when they leave, fly away. When they fly away, in other words, they are no longer there. It is said that you have, so I'm giving it to you in exact words now, so that you too will remember it in exactness, So, now that Dadashri says there are certain parts, certain components of these 4 kashais. You see, these 4 kashais. I don't know whether we covered Anantanubandhi, before. Anantanubandhi means it binds you, anger, pride, deceit, and greed of the category, anger, pride, deceit, and greed of the category that will bind you for infinite lifetimes. In other words, very, very severe. Anger, pride, deceit, greed. Very, very severe. Not light, you see. And that is that kind of karma too, you see. It will bind you for, if that kasha is so heavy that it is not enough to clear in one more life or two more lives, it just makes you keep taking a lot of lives, you see. Lives to decrease or lessen. There's anantanubandhi kashais of anger, pride, deceit, and greed. Anant means infinite. So infinite, bandhi means bondage. It binds you for infinite lives, you see. So certain portion of that has to go, fly away. Then only it can be said that right vision has happened. Right vision has happened. Much more detail.
Do I translate, Shuddha?
Yeah.
Dada dice que estas 12 especificaciones, ¿no? de tener la visión incorrecta creyendo que es la correcta y que es nitatua, y después Mishra Moja, que es la mezcla. Entonces dice, cuando estos dos se van, se van, más cierta parte que tiene que ver con los calláis, con la ira y el orgullo, codicia y engaño, cuando se van, se vuelan, se dice que tú has, recuerdas, estás en exactitud. Ananta no bandí. Ananta es infinito y bandí es atadura. Entonces, la ira, el orgullo, la codicia y el engaño están como acompañándonos durante muchas vidas, y casi es imposible liberarse de ellos en una sola. Entonces tú, cuando estos desaparecen totalmente, se dice que tú entonces estás con el conocimiento correcto, en la visión correcta. Y ciertos componentes de los kashais, y eso es el karma del tiempo, no se van en una sola vida. Solo cuando se van, entonces realmente tienes la correcta visión. La correcta visión sucede cuando desaparecen por completo los vestigios de los kashais.
Yeah, so then the Lord is asked, my Lord, then what is? And Dada is now saying, well, what is really samyaktva moh? Samyaktva moh means, what is exactly right vision moha? And Dada Shri says that, then the Lord answers that there is no moh for anything in this world. There is no moha for anything in this world. There is no illusion left anymore for anything in this world. You know, you are nothing can deceive you. Nothing can pull you, because the pull away from yourself is the deceit. The pull away from who you are is the deceit. You see?
Samat Moja,
right vision
Samyat,
more.
es la correcta visión, ¿no? El Lord dice que no
There's nothing that he
No
has.
no hay ilusión por nada. Eso sucede cuando no hay ilusión por nada en este mundo.
Yeah, for nothing in
Nada
this world.
puede,
Yeah.
nada en este mundo. No hay absolutamente nada. Nada puede atraparte. And then you said greed es, y puedes ver que todo es un puro engaño.
No.
No,
Not
say
greed. No,
that.
I didn't say that. No greed. Greed is
No.
very heavy. Moha. Greed is a result of the moha. Moha, remember, is an inner thing. Moha is the delusion. You are Amapura, but you believe I'm Patricia. That is moha. You see, the cover has come over the blanket, the heavy blanket has come over you, and now the illusion takes over and says, I am Patricia, I am doing this, I should not do this, the other person is doing this. That is all the vision of illusion, isn't it?
Entonces dice que la codicia es el peor resultado, ¿no? Entonces ahí entras en la ilusión, en moja, soy Patricia. Entonces cuando sucede eso es como que hay algo, una cortina, un velo muy fuerte que cubre y entro en la ilusión. Entonces la ilusión surge de que soy Patricia, hice esto, me pasa aquello.
Okay, and so now,
Shuddha,
yeah.
sorry, a question about that. When we ask for the olive of the experience of the pure soul, we are asking to get the right vision, yes?
Absolutely. And well, we have the right vision. We have, we are beyond it, but it is like these words are being written and spoken, that except for the Amapura, I'm not interested in, I do not want anything that is temporary. I do not want anything temporary in this world. You see, I do not want anything temporary in this world except for the Amapura. I do not want anything temporary in this world. But yes, you're right, Christian, that has been patterned into for us. But you notice that all of this discussion, in a way, is fashioned for both the person on the karmic path as well as for the person who has not yet attained the clear and the distinct experience of the Ama, and therefore he's going in the other direction. No, I don't want that. I want only Ama. I don't want this. I want only Ama. You see? And so wanting to go towards Ama and anything that has to do with Ama or anything that helps the Ama, you see, is called moha of the right vision. Is the right vision moha.
¿Tu pregunta fue, Cristian?
Si cuando pedíamos la única y distintiva, que solo queríamos la única y distintiva experiencia del alma pura y nada más, estábamos pidiendo tener la visión correcta.
Entonces, que cuando decimos esto, esto está escrito para nosotros, ¿no? Y que tenemos la visión correcta, ¿no? Entonces pasa que, por ejemplo, cuando no quiero nada temporario en este mundo, solo el alma pura. Es correcto, Cristian. En el camino krámico, que no tuvieron la clara experiencia del alma pura, es como que, bueno, quiero ir al alma pura, voy a hacer esto para ir al alma pura, y todo eso es moja, ¿no? Ilusión.
Except for, it's the exact sentence of our Pratavidhi, the early morning Vidhi, you see. that except for the experience as and of the self, I do not want anything that is temporary, destructible in this world. I don't want it, you know. Now,
La oración del Prataviri de que solo quiero la experiencia del alma pura, no quiero nada temporario de este mundo.
yes, now, you see, in a way, you're saying, I do not want this, I do not want this. You know, and that is the first answer. But really, I like to add and complete it. It's not in the Charan Vidhi. I like to add, comma, comma, I say, I am prevailing in my bliss. You see, so moha pulls you into temporary things, but you say, I don't want that because, comma, I am in my bliss. Can you say that inside? You see, now that makes it total. I'm in my bliss. I don't want this thing's temporary because my bliss is prevailing within me. My bliss is prevailing within me.
Acá dice Shuddha que quiere agregar algo, ¿no? Y cuando dice, yo permanezco en mi dicha y permanezco, y esto prevalece en mí. Y entonces después puedes decir, no quiero esto, quiero permanecer en la dicha del ser.
At the bottom of page 39, we are coming to this question. Dada, the Lord has been asked, why do you call this samyaka tomo, right moha? Then the Lord says that what is the ama like? And what is it? What is ama? And you only want to know that. The moha is only to know the ama, you see. There is no other moha for anything else in this world, in this sansar. But what is the Vama like? How is it? Only that much, and it remains continuously. What is Ama like? What is Ama like? And that is called samyakvata moha, samyakatva moha. Yeah, all right? That is carrying us all exactly to Akram Vignan by describing these things, okay? You want to know about the Ama, what is it like, all right? But Dada says, when even this samyakvatva mo, remember the three pieces that he talked about, even when this mo leaves, then that is called kshayak samkit of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was done. And that is exactly what we have attained, my friends. In other words, after describing these pieces, Dada places us here. He says, your moha is gone. I've taken away your moha. I've taken away your moha. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. You don't need to know any more about Ama. You are the Ama. You are the Ama.
Al final de la página 39 dice el Lord que estamos, cómo es el alma, qué es el alma, y eso, ese moja es para conocer el alma, y nada más que eso. Pero acá dijo una palabra, Samyar tu amo, que es una ilusión para conocer el alma. Y en realidad estar buscando el alma, ¿qué es el alma? Cuando en realidad somos el alma.
And the state like Lord Krishna, Lord Krishna. happens for you. For you. In other words, and Dada says, Dada says the Lord Krishna did not even have this illusion about what is Ama like. Oh, what is Ama like? And what is Ama like? What is it all about? It's over when you become the Ama. When you experience the Ama. It's over. It's all. You don't say, oh, I wonder what the Ama Pura is like now. Do you ever say that? You were saying that before the Gnanviti, but you don't say, oh, I wonder what the Amapura is like. I wonder what Amapura does. I wonder where Amapura is. It's all over for each one of us, is it not? It's over.
Dada dice, en otras palabras, ¿no? Nosotros somos empieza primero, somos el alma, y ese es el estado del Lord Krishna, y esto sucede para nosotros. En otras palabras, Dada dice, él no tenía preguntas sobre cómo es el alma, porque él se volvió el alma. Entonces, nosotros ya no decimos cómo es el alma pura, porque también tuvimos la experiencia.
Yeah, and he is called, Lord Krishna is called Kshayak Samkiti. In other words, his vision, Lord Krishna's vision is untouchable, is untouchable. In the sea of all karma, in the sea, in the ocean of karma, cause and effects, the Lord's vision was perfect. And that is what we have achieved. We have been given that. Let us understand what we have received. We have attained that vision that makes us free from all karma, cause and effect. In effect too, you're free from effect. It is your wrong belief that you believe that, oh, I am suffering, this is happening to me.
Yes. Lord Krishna, se dice, ¿no? La visión de Lord Krishna él es intocable, él ve todo el karma del mundo, ¿no? Las causas y los efectos. Y es lo que alcanzamos, es lo que es entender lo que alcanzamos o lo que recibimos. Es lo que nos libera de la causa del efecto. Estamos liberados de la causa y el efecto, pero es la creencia que me sucede a mí.
Fantastic state. Fantastic state. Absolutely. The state of the Lord, the state of Lord God. And in that state, you're not touched by anything. Nothing affects you. Nothing touches you. And in fact, it is not touching you. It's just feels as if it is touching you. Somebody says, yeah. Oh, turn this way, do this way. It's reflex. Yes, you will say, oh, it's telling me, so I go this way, but it's not touching you. It's just a reaction of yaya. Or Christian, it's just a reaction of the body. It's not yours. It's not happening to you. You are simply knowing what's happening to this body, this mind, and this world of vibrations through voice, sound vibration effects in this world. You see, you hear a pleasant sound, you are pleased. You hear a painful sound, you become, you enter into rejection mode. Both are happening. Both happen.
El maravilloso estado del Lord, del Dios, ¿no? Y en ese estado nada, absolutamente nada te toca. Y de hecho no te toca. Puede ser que ya le digo, haz esto. Yaya diga, ¿qué me está diciendo? Pero eso es una reacción de Yaya o de Cristian o de cualquiera de todos nosotros. Es una reacción del cuerpo, no te sucede a ti. Tú solo conoces lo que le sucede a la mente, al cuerpo, al mundo. Los sonidos del mundo pueden ser placenteros o no, pero no nos volvemos lo que sucede.
Yes, my friends, we are at the end of our satsang, but I want to leave you with a very wonderful gift. It is coming through pure love and courtesy of the lady who recorded it. I have previously spoken about it, and she has given me the permission to share it with you all. And that is the link, okay? And this is actually...
Acá es perdón, este es un link que nos deja Shuddha, de una maravillosa mujer que le dio permiso para compartirlo antes de terminar. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, it's Naukar. Naukar mantra is the name for the first part of our three mantra, you see. Namo Vitraga, etc. Namo Rihantanam. It begins with Namo Rihantanam.
Es el Nokar, es la primera parte de nuestro trimantra, la parte del Namo.
It is the special mantra that is revered by the people who follow the path of Lord Mahavir, the Jains.
Esto es se encuentra en el camino de Lord Mahavir, de los jainistas. Es un mantra de los jainistas.
Yeah, it is helpful for us because in multiple ways it is going to, it is a final mantra really. For the self-realized people, the people who have attained the Ama, this is the only part that needs to be recited, but for the people of the world, all the four have to be recited. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, as well as Jai Satchidanand. He says, so anyway, it's there. I'm sharing this with you. It's up to you to use it. It is in 108 versions of Indian classical ragas, 108. This is a long recording, right?
Perdón, voy a decir algo. Para los que habitualmente no miran el chat, ahí es donde Shuddha lo copió. Cada uno lo puede bajar, porque esta señora le permitió que lo comparta gratis. Y es la versión de 2 horas y cuarto, que está ahí en el link, en el chat de ahora mismo del Zoom.
Good. Now, I will quickly share with you this link. Only reason I do that is because I want to show you how to download it, okay? Because it is from my site, you see. So the link is on my site, And when you open it, it will look like this. And I'm just quickly going to show you now.
Esto tiene que ver con el sitio de Shuddha. Ahora lo va a abrir para compartirlo y que veamos. Entonces cuando lo abran se va a ver así.
Yeah, so it will look like this, and 108 Navkar mantra, right? And it is 2 hours and 15 minutes long. So, but it can be playing all the time in your low volume, you know, and it has a magnificent effect. Because I don't have to say anything further, you know, it is for you to decide. But now, so for instance, if I play this, okay, a little bit, right? So what this is, you just heard this in a morning rag, in other words, a morning melody. And then depending on the type of the day, different melodies are used, you see. Afternoon melody, evening melody, late night melody, you see, it's all in there. Yeah, go on.
Esto es para la mañana, son melodías para la mañana, pero también este tiene para todo el día.
Yeah, and another thing that I want to share with you is when you want to download it, see, this is, you have to put your cursor where the volume sign is, right? Okay, you put it there and then you go hit option. So there will be, you put your cursor there, hit the word, hit option, and so it has a drop down menu there. Do you see that? Do you see the drop down menu now?
Tienen que poner el cursor en la parte del sonido, después van a opciones y ahí se despliega las opciones que pueden tener.
And
Yes.
then you go down to download video or download video as, doesn't matter. Supposing you click on that, then it will immediately go into, the file name, and you can put it in any folder of yours, and then you can pull it in your phone or whatever you want to do with the music, okay? All right?
Yes. Entonces después van a la página donde tienen los documentos, lo bajan a donde lo quieran tener, en videos o lo que fuera, y ya lo tienen disponible.
Okay, so Vishuddhatma Bhagwan, for all of you, then I'm going to stop sharing this and just say, Jai Sachidan, we are grateful for this production and this lady who is in India and is sharing. I'm in now, because I'm in touch with her to make our complete, have her sing our complete 3 mantra, you see. And that'll take some time because it requires a lot of work to arrange it. But it will come, it will happen. And
Bueno, acá Shuddha está compartiendo esto y está en contacto con esta señora que va a hacer todo el trimantra. Esto va a llevar un tiempo, pero va a estar complicado.
yes. So Jai Sachidanand, wonderful. So good to see all of you.
Shuddha, thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Jai
you.
Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Thank you, Patri and dear Damian and Fabi, for this.
Thank
Yeah, good to see all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand a todos. Gracias.
Gracias, Patri.
Gracias.
Sachidanand.
Jai
Gracias.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand.